What?
It's a very long story.
What?
But we're in the process.
No way. What is that? What is happening right now?
Look at Jellyfish.
Un placer conocerte, mamá.
Padre, yo te doy las gracias por permitirme esta oportunidad de estar aquí, Señor, por mi hijo.
Am I being ungrateful? Because there's so many things to be grateful for in my life, but I'm so sad.
So it was a beautifully painful experience, is what we like to say. Love does hard things.
Growing up with my nieces, that they were close in age to me as sisters, family was super important to me, to Omar, and we definitely wanted to start. Mind you, I was 19 when we got married, he was 22, and we didn't want to wait too long at the time to start our family. We actually wanted to be young parents and have that energy and be able to keep up with the kids, if you will.
Maddie and I were two healthy individuals, no signs of infertility. We had full hope that we would be able to start a family early on. I remember we would say, oh, we're gonna wait 2 or 3 years.
Oddly enough, that was not even a thought in my mind when we first got married. You know, in my family, all of the women were very fertile myrtles, and that was never an issue that we ever encountered. I remember countless months, right? Trying, counting days, fertile days, pregnancy tests, and always they were negative.
I got tested and my test results came back worse than hers. It was devastating. I went through my own depression. At that time, I just didn't know what depression really was. I didn't know what depression felt like. For an entire year, Maddie and I was talking to Maddie about moving, about leaving our current situation. We were sad and we were focusing on everyone else but ourselves.
I was like, okay, new chapter. We're gonna go to a new place, start fresh, start new, and I'll be happy. Shortly after, years passed, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. This depression that I could not shake. And I felt like there were many times that I cried myself to sleep, and I would pray, just with my eyes closed, just shut. And like, God, please help me. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this. Am I being ungrateful? Because there's so many things to be grateful for in my life, but I'm so sad.
We knew that 2021, we were gonna start the adoption journey. And all of a sudden we get this phone call from a good friend. She called Maddie and said, hey, are you available to talk? Maddie said, of course. Maddie walked into the office and said, hey, there's a phone call for us, but we both need to be part of it. You know, Maddie put the phone on speaker, and our friend started to explain to us that a baby was born the day before. And our hearts were wrecked.
Omar and I knew coming in that it was going to be an emotional journey. There was going to be a lot of unknowns. Overall, there was just such an overwhelming sense of peace in my heart and in Omar's heart, knowing that this was a path that God was taking us through. Whether it was going to be forever for us or it was just going to be a moment in time in her little life to take care of her.
November 18th, 2022, it was the best day of both of our lives. It was the day we became legal parents. It was that moment where we could finally breathe and just say, thank you, God.
The desire of our hearts, it was fulfilled. It was even more than I could have ever expected. She is such a blessing. She's so beautiful inside and out, such a loving, kind-hearted little girl. And every day when I see her, I still kind of pinch myself like, she's my daughter. I'm her mommy.
Go ahead.
Tu fidelidad es grande, Fidelina en comparable nante como tú. Bendito Dios, grande es tu fidelidad.
Oh!
I love it.
Yeah.